forgetful, which is sad, and different, different. But still, Dad. He's always had a classic car because he's a mechanic, he could maintain that car. Dad would quite often go fishing, and then when he retired, he would go to the gym probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago maybe. He could still manage a yoga headstand, so always busy. Probably about 3 years ago, where we would come and visit, he wasn't really looking after himself that well, and we just noticed changes in his memory. Finally got a memory clinic appointment, and we saw the psychiatrist there, and Dad was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, dementia, there and then.
I first met David when he was in Derriford Hospital, and he was very poorly. He had what we call a delirium. People with dementia are particularly susceptible to it, which meant he was extremely confused over and above what he would normally be.
She just came like a vision in a way, just at the end of the bed and introduced herself. I just thought, oh, hallelujah, we've got somebody here to help us, to guide us, to support us. And Dad as well, to be his advocate in hospital, as well as us being his advocate. She was just an absolute godsend, and an absolute vital, essential role, I would say, in our experience. She liaised brilliantly between the ward, between us.
I always see like the families and us are a team to get the best outcome for the person who's got dementia. A lot of very big decisions to make. In those circumstances, we've got the privilege of being able to be alongside families, really find out the in-depth history of how things were before they came to hospital, and help families to make decisions in the person's best interests.
Emma works in South Hams and the West Devon area, and will do a lot of travelling, and myself, I work in the Plymouth area. We will support the hospital wards and the teams with managing complex care, and support the transition from hospital into care homes or residential homes, and the least restrictive options, home first. We will then continue that support in the community, and we'll keep individuals on our caseload for about 6 weeks, and sometimes longer, as long as it takes for an individual to become stable and settled.
It's really important people get out of hospital and the right place for them. And actually, although David didn't go home, for many people, home is the best option, and we can work with that as well. And that's another opportunity to work well with families, getting people actually home to their own homes for as long as they possibly can, with the right backup services.
We were struggling to do the right thing for Dad, because it is a role reversal. He was always our person to go to for advice and guidance, and then we were sort of having to step into that role. I cannot thank them enough for what they have done for us, and unfortunately, maybe I suspect might do for us in the future. So I think it's a vital role.
David's got a very caring family. It's very clear to me that they just absolutely wanted the best for him. He's got a lovely personality, quite extrovert, I think. To be in a care home where there's quite a vibe, which I think very much this care home is. I can remember coming here a few weeks after he was admitted, and he was in the centre of the dining room dancing with some maracas and just having a lovely time. And that was just such a lovely moment to see that, when I thought of just how poorly he had been.